multiple monitors. Now, you're probably wondering, like, hey, the taskbar. So here it is set up as a default. And so let me right-click on the taskbar and bring up the properties of it. Now, this is the new taskbar property sheet, and it allows some new options for dealing with multiple monitors. So right now I have it set to always to showing everything on both taskbars. So if you're a kind of person that just moves back and forth between all of them, no big deal. But what about if you want to, if you actually want to have something that's unique to each taskbar? So only apps that are running on a particular monitor are visible. So then you notice everything fell off the bottom of the second monitor down here. But now I'm going to go ahead and drag this Explorer window over here. Watch this. Oops, there it shows up. And notice now the running state of this Explorer window isn't there anymore. And if I actually right-clicked and ran another instance, you see it starts up where the other one is, but then I drag it over here. Now it's running here and running here. If I close it here, no longer running there. So that's just a few of the options that we have for the multi-monitor. We also have one that duplicates them on the main one, and then if you have 3 monitors, then the other 2 are going to be unique as well. So a couple things on multi-monitors. Now, one of the things you're probably going is, wait a minute, how does this all work? Well, here we have the start screen, and it's on your main monitor. And but what if you want to shift it? Like, say, for example, you've got some app you want to run, like you're going to run Visual Studio here, and then you're going to want to just test out the apps over here. Well, that's pretty easy. You just hit Control-Page down, and it zips over to the other side. And over here, back and forth, whee! Okay, so, and we also have, that was a keyboard shortcut, and we also have a mouse command and a touch affordance for doing that very same thing. And so we have full control over the monitor layout and how we work, even with the new start screen and Metro-style applications. So lots of stuff there. Now I'm just going to go back to single monitor so everybody can see what's going on a little bit better. And I just want to make sure everybody understands that, look, I'm a keyboard person, and I just want you to know that we thought first and foremost of keyboard people just as much. So I'm going to go ahead, like, what's my favorite thing to go run in a keyboard? I do CMD, and all of a sudden I'm in search. So let me try that again so you see what happens. So here I am, start screen, nothing going on, I just go CMD, and I've got that running. And of course I could tab around, I could search for settings, I could do everything. But I picked CMD because it's our old-time favorite, because what is it that you always do with CMD? The first thing you do is I got to run that elevated. Guess what? Right-click on it, see those options? Run as administrator is right there. So that's there for all the applications. Everything in the start screen has these kind of applications just as well. Here's Video Studio Express. I could pin it, unpin it. I could do all the advanced things right there. I could even pin it to the taskbar on the desktop after it installs and installs on the start page. But even cooler, I'm going to type CMD, Control-Shift-Enter, and I'm going to start an elevated command prompt just like we always have, just like you would expect to. So straight from the start screen, you have all the power of launching and starting applications in Windows just like you would have always expected. In fact, you've got keyboard shortcuts for all of these really cool things. Like I could hit Windows C and bring up the little menu, the charm menu that shows everything. I could even do Windows F, no matter where I are, and bring up search and start searching for files and for apps. Right there, I can also bring up if I'm in a Metro-style application and I just want to stick to the keyboard, I can do Windows Z, and the app bar is going to show up for that application. Then I tab across, use the settings, hands never leave the keyboard. So full use of the keyboard and the mouse, even within all of the touch-first Metro-style applications. So we earlier showed you Internet Explorer 10. Yeah, of course, the whole reason for this is because we don't want you to compromise. We want you to have the full power of your PC, use the device and the form factor the way that you want to use it. That was a pretty bold thing that we set out to do. Here's Internet Explorer 10. This is actually